It's Tuesday the 15th of December 2020, 10 days till Christmas. I'm just off to my local farm where I pick my eggs up, just for a run out, get some eggs. I'm finished work now until 4th of January. Decided to take a long break, so it'll be a nice rest. Really need one. I don't know what's going to happen with the lockdown again. I think we're going to get some news tomorrow about it. I came down here the other week, and this piece of grass here, there was a dead deer lying just there, and it was completely covered in magpies eating it. Wasn't a very pretty sight, like, to say the least. But it's gone now. It was gone the next day, actually. But I had told one or two people who has like lurcher dogs and that. Would have made some nice meat for the dogs, I suppose. I think it had been run over, and all the birds was eating it. So maybe a fox had to go over night time or something, I don't know. I'm on the 68 now, year 68, heading west. Because the farm's up the road here. After that I need to go to the post office, get a couple of stamps to post a couple of Christmas cards away. Been a nice day. The day I had plans on going for a walk, but then I just had one of them moments where I just couldn't be bothered. So I've just relaxed all day really, and done out. Just seen a couple of kestrels sitting in a tree there. I don't know if the phone captured them or not, but the camera captured them or not. And I'm not expecting any eggs to be here at 1:45 in the afternoon. If not, I'll come back in the morning. You've generally got to go fairly early because it's popular. So there we go. Well, got me eggs, so I'm happy about that. That'll see me eating over the Christmas. Actually had four dozen left, so that's good. Bumped the old tracks, these farm tracks, so that's a problem. Doesn't do your suspension any good, but yeah, I'm in two minds whether to actually go to Blanchland post office. Problem is I don't know if it'll be open or not, because it's has funny opening times. We're being just in a little village. I'll go to the main one, I think. Well, the main one for this area, because I know that one will be open anyway. So but it's pretty nippy outside, even though it's quite bright actually. But Looks like that scrap pickup there had broken down by the looks of things. Typical though, you know, it was a nice day, but I just couldn't be bothered to get out, so hopefully tomorrow, depending on the weather of course, as always. It's rained all weekend, like the weekend gone. So I had plans on, you know, out every day type of thing, for little walks and stuff, but up to now it's been rubbish, and then today I couldn't be bothered, but hopefully we're going to get a few canny little days weather wise. Just heading down towards a place called Snod's Edge, which I think you've heard us mention that a few times. And they have a little church. There's only about 6 houses, I think, if that, in Snod's Edge. They have a little church, and they have a box that actually stands outside and says free eggs, but the box looks like it only holds about 3 dozen maybe. I've had a look before and it was empty, so I never looked now, like. And they have a box with books in. You can kind of borrow the books and bring them back and put them back in the box. So here we go. Anyway, there's a sign, Snod's Edge, 30 mile an hour here. People do fly down. So there's a house on the left, that's 1, the church, 2, I'm saying half a dozen, there's only 2 houses. Very small village, 2 houses. There may be one tucked away back in the woods somewhere, but I can't see any. Just coming into Shotley Bridge. I've actually just came over Shotley Bridge. This is the little village of Shotley Bridge. I've done a video on this little village once. Just a little bit of a walk around, seeing what was where and what have you. Just a little place as well. A few more houses than just 2, of course. And that's more or less it. Out of Shotley Bridge. So the post office is about 3 miles along this road, I think, something like that. Yeah, so going back to this lockdown, I wonder what's going to happen. Personally, I think it's a bad idea, allowing people to mix at Christmas. But I know people like to see their families and stuff at Christmas, but under the situation, I think it's a bit of a bad idea. I think the cases will jump right up again. I think they're only allowing 3 days, I'm not sure. I did see it somewhere about the date, but anyway, we'll find out in the end after, maybe it's a couple of weeks after Christmas, if it's went sky high and if they made a mistake. That's if they don't stop it before Christmas, but it's not going to stop some people anyway. But whether they make it a new law or not before the Christmas comes. We'll find out tomorrow, I think. Well, I just had a great experience there. I came out the post office and the BMW car pulled up behind us as I was just getting in the van, and I looked in the mirror and I seen a guy like kind of waving, like to say hang on a minute, and he came to the passenger side and I just says open the door, because I'm not posh, I haven't got electric windows. And you open the door and he says, do you remember me? I said, no. He says, I live in Shotley Bridge, and he said his address, which I'm not going to say over here. I says, okay. He says, well, you done a job for us a while back. He says, and I know it was only a little job, but it's something I couldn't do myself, and you only charged us £10. He says, and it was worth more than that. So he gave us a tenner, and I thought, how nice was that? He actually pulled up because he's seen me van, and he pulled up and waited for us coming out the post office and give us £10. So it goes to show, like, there's some nice people still out there, you know, very kind. And yeah, well, I only charged them a tenner, but I tried to be fair with all my customers, and I thought myself, for what I did, literally took us 5 minutes to actually do what I did, and that's why I charged them £10, because I just felt it was, you know, I don't believe in overcharging people. Fair price for a fair job. I worked for a company once, just to give an example, and I was doing a job in the street, doing the same thing I'm doing now for myself, and this guy came across. He says, when you finish there, could you have a bit of time just to check my satellite dish? He goes, it seems to be moving. I went, yeah, no problem. And it was literally just the width of this road apart. I was on this side and he was on that side. But like everything else with that particular job, if you pick the job up, you have to phone the company and tell them. So I phoned the company and I says, I've just finished this job and a guy wants us to have a look at his satellite dish. I says, basically it's a snap bolt, needs a new bolt in, that's all. I says, so is that alright if I put a bolt in? He went, yeah, 30 quid. I says, £30? I said, I'm not even driving, I'm just walking across the street. I don't care, it's 30 quid. Call out fee. Anyway, I just put the phone down and I said to the bloke, I shouldn't have phoned the company, I should have just done it. But I said to the bloke, because I'd already told them now, I says to the bloke, I says, I'm sorry, but I have to charge you 30 quid. And then I turned round and said to him, well, I'll tell you what, if the company rings up, you tell them I wanted 30 quid and you didn't bother. You said, oh, it doesn't matter. And I done it for free. And he gave us a tenner in my pocket, which was worth it. And I thought, that's a disgrace, that, like 30 quid. So hence it goes to what I'm saying. Wow, look at the sunshine. It goes to just what I'm talking about. I don't believe in ripping people off, and that little experience I've just explained to you was a genuine rip-off. So anyway, everybody was happy in the end. But yes, it's very, very nice when something like that happens. So I wish them happy Christmas, and it's people like that who guaranteed have your back again. And if I say so myself, I have a fairly good reputation. Anyway, I've just came through Medhamsley, and I'm nearly home, so I'm going to wrap this one up on that little story. So thanks for watching, and please give a thumbs up if you liked it. It does help, and you know, it's nice to see that people enjoy your videos. Okay, take care, and I'm sure there'll be more before Christmas. Bye for now. Stay safe.